So we're moving on to one of my favorite characters. We're moving on to look at Iron Man. So let's take a look at some of the different armors that they have here, and you're going to be kind of surprised at what you see. So we originally look at the first Iron Man armor that was created. None of this is actually metal at all. If you guys look close enough, you're going to see that it's EVA foam. That is pretty awesome. And even when we move on to the next Iron Man armor, I'm seeing foam, I'm seeing plastic.
It's not made out of chocolate.
Again, no metal at all. And you'll finally see that we see more plastic.
More as reproductions of what we saw in the movie.
All right, we're going to move on to looking at some of the Captain America universe. So we're going to be looking at some of the characters' creation, the armor, the shields, and that kind of stuff from the Captain America series of movies. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few. Our first one we're going to look at is the Winter Soldier's armor. So we're giving you a nice look here. You can see a lot of it. It's not that hard to make, guys. You know, boot covers, those are always a great thing to use. Gives you that nice feel that you need. I can see from the glove here, we're talking more EVA foam. It's pretty awesome though, lots of detail, lots of work going into it. So that's really kind of cool. We've got a beautiful Captain America shield. Moving on to the Falcon, onto the costume. Again, lots of foam work. Just taking those tactical gloves, painting them up a little bit. Again, boot covers using the EVA foam. It's just like a really nice pair of like tennies, maybe even just New Balance in that, just to give you that front working edge. That's some pretty impressive stuff right there. Now we're actually moving on to one of my last and favorite characters of the whole thing, the man himself, Captain America. This is an incredibly made costume. I'm seeing some leather work, I'm seeing some EVA foam. Got nice boot covers coming over. A lot of padded material. Pretty incredible. Lots of beautiful detailed work. So the thing is, with this being a Marvel exhibit and all the stuff coming through, those were actually worn costumes by the actors. So Sebastian actually wore the one outfit. You also had the Falcon was worn. Captain America, it was worn. These are all really cool because these are actually from production type costumes. So pretty neat, guys. So this costume right here, guys, this was actually worn by Scarlett in the Black Widow movie. Again, some beautiful layering work. I see some EVA foam kind of in there. A little more intricate on her shoes. I actually think I have that tactical clip for my gun. Some EVA foam on her gauntlets. Nice tactical gloves. EVA foam up under her gauntlets and her shoulder pads. Very nice. Hey, time to go to Asgard and see the costumes from Thor that were worn by the actors in the Dark World episodes. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so this right here is the Thor costume that was worn by Chris in Thor the Dark World, released in 2013. And as you guys can see, there is a lot of EVA work on this. People are always amazed when you tell them how much foam and EVA is put into it and how much work we take into it to make it look like the metal and like the armor. That is some incredible work right there. And this is also Mjolnir from the same movie. The craftsmanship on that is incredible. That is one beautiful hammer. And now we're moving on to Hela. Some more EVA foam. Love that fabric. So take a look at the headpiece. You can actually, when you get nice and close, you can actually see the foam, the porousness that's in the helmet. You see how it's all carved out? Just a beautiful piece of workmanship. The helmet.
Wait for him to finish them, get a picture.
All of that is just beautiful workmanship. A lot of EVA, and you can tell a lot of time. And here's Tom's helmet from the Avengers movie. That is incredible. Probably a lot of 3D printing went on there, and this is definitely plastic. I don't see as much foam work here. Very nice. And here is one of the characters that has probably undergone the most changes that we've ever seen. We had Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos to Agent and Commander Nick Fury in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's actually pretty kind of cool how he has changed through all the time. So we can say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., we have the Ultimates when they changed Nick Fury to more of our Samuel Jackson. We have the new Nick Fury and the original Nick Fury that most people don't know about, of Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos.